What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's me, Libby Fox, and today we're going to be doing a video about Scrubs. And without further ado, here we go. My thoughts are, it's a pretty fun show for medical sitcom from the early 2000s. I really enjoyed all of the all the hijinks, the goofiness, and very decent internal monologue from the main character, JD. It is something I would watch again. It's at the right amount of goofy that makes me not want to gag or to click off to a different show. I would highly recommend this if you are a medical resident and you want a show where you could just take a load off and count the inaccurate medical stuff on the show, or compare how they do or don't accurately show resident life in and out of a hospital. And if you're not a medical resident, you can still like this show. It could be still a good show for you, basically. But yeah, I really like it. It's a really good show. So here is the main cast. So, resident doctor, Dr. John Dorian, or JD. Resident doctor for surgery is, I forgot to put down surgical, but, you know, I'll just do that right now. Okay, I fixed it. Alright, so, resident doctor, Dr. John Dorian, or JD. Resident surgical doctor, Dr. Christopher Turk, or known as Turk. Resident doctor, Dr. Elliot Reed. Elliot is a woman. And attending physician, Dr. Perry Cox, or Dr. Cox. Or he goes by Cox, I don't know. I think it's mostly Dr. Cox. And then head nurse, Nurse Carla S. Oh, that's Spanish. My Spanish is not that good, but she's mostly known as Carla. I didn't put that, quotation thing down because I didn't think of that when I made this. But yeah, she's mostly known as Nurse Carla. And then Chief of Medicine is Dr. Bob Kelso. He's really annoying. And then there's an unofficial main character. He's known as the janitor. And he doesn't have an official name or something like that. It's just the janitor, which is kind of funny. But also, kind of fits the character of the janitor. Anyway, some fun facts. The hospital was real, but not a working hospital. So the hospital was not real. It wasn't while they were working in it. So Sacred Heart is a real abandoned hospital building. Patients used to drop by the set seeking medical advice. The writer's room was North Hollywood Medical Center's former psychiatric ward, which might help explain some of the shows more out of their fantasy sequences, which is kind of hilarious. And then this next fact is from some research, and I couldn't really find a site that I could quote it from, but this is from what I found from looking up online kind of stuff. So, anyways, Zach Braff played the main character Chicken Little from the 2000s film Chicken Little. So the actor who played JD, Zach Braff, played a chicken in a Disney movie, which is kind of funny. But also, it's just perfect. He did a great job as the chicken and as JD. Anyway, real doctors reviewed the script to make sure it was good. Real doctors served as consultants on the set to make sure the Scrubs storylines were scientifically accurate. One was a cardiologist named Jonathan Doris, JD for short, and the other was John Turk. You see what they did there? Anyways, be sure to check out the show for yourself. It ran for 9 seasons with 181 episodes. It originally ran from October 2nd, 2001 to March 17th, 2010. You can watch this on Hulu, and I suggest getting the whole series on DVD. And thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell when you want to be notified about another video. And let me know what kind of series that you want to see next that is G-rated, PG, PG-13, or if you're lucky, maybe a TV-14. But yeah, no rated R, no NR, or 17, no rated R stuff, or not rated stuff, okay? But yeah, if you have any TV suggestions that are from G to PG-13, yeah. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video on the show Scrubs. You guys voted for it, and you got it. Alright. Thank you for watching again. Bye, Fox Cubs!